Hey, everybody. Welcome to Walking the Way with Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts, and this is my spot every Tuesday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm so happy to have you guys around and checking in and clicking in and calling up and all that kind of good stuff. I was laughing. I always listen to music before I come on, or before I do a reading, I'll typically listen to music because it like jams up the vibe, like gets that energy going. And I love it. I'm a huge fan of Lady Gaga, so I was listening to her. So I love music. Spirit speaks to me through music in a lot of ways. So anyway, welcome to Walking the Way with Picasso. And I just want to say, sometimes people ask me why Walking the Way, and what I would like to say is walking the way is not a thing. It's a way of being. It's a soul's growth. It's using courage, strength, and faith, and then finally love of the self. So it's really super, super important to remember to love and care for yourself. So with that being said, I know we're going to relatively quickly jump into our callers, but what I would like to do first is just give you guys a little information about events that are coming up, like pretty quickly. So next Sunday, February 21st at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself and Christy Godwin, another psychic medium, we're getting together and we have an event virtually. It's called Taste of Spirit. And again, that's Sunday, February 21st at 6 p.m. You can go on to mediumshipbypicasso.com and sign up, or you can go on to Christy Godwin's site. I think it's christygodwin.com. Anyway, it's on my website. You could go to either of us and purchase your tickets. It's not expensive. We're not gouging. We're just trying to make connection with spirit for you guys, and just sort of be in service, as best we can, right? So don't forget to sign up for that. And then secondly, I'm doing a book signing, my book, Walking the Way. In case you're new to me and all of that, I wrote a book. Imagine that. It's called Walking the Way, A Story of Strength, Courage, and My Introduction to Spirit. So I'm doing a book signing at a place called My Cauldron 2 in St. Augustine, Florida. If you're in town, come and see me. It's at 58 Spanish Street from 12 to 4 p.m. And I'll be like on the front porch. It's a sweet little town, and so you can walk the neighborhood and the old streets. We're the oldest city in the United States. So, before, of course, all of the, taking over and stuff. Anyway, and then I'll be doing, I'll be at a wellness expo in Orlando. I'm going to hold off and give you more information about that one. I'll actually be doing readings and book sales and Oracle deck card sales as well. And so I'll have all of those available to you. And let's see. So one of the things that I'd like to remind you, when you get online with, whether it's with if you're online with me, or if you're online with any other psychic medium, I would say for us, make sure that, so we can do the best reading for you possible, make sure that you're really focused in with us. Make sure your TV's off, like turn the spouse off, turn the kids off, turn the pets off, and then just try to focus in a little bit of a quiet spot so that we can tune into each other. And that way you get the best out of your reading possible. Those are my expectations, and I just really want to do the best for you. So with that being said, I'm going to step right into the first phone call, and then I've got a message from Spirit at the very end of the show today. So, okay, here we go. So let's see. Okay, Brittany in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm amazing too. I'm so glad. Great energy, my dear. How can I help you today?
Well, I would love any messages the universe has for me in any form they come.
Okay, well, so let's see about where I'm hearing a more focus on career and finance. Would that be okay with you if we turn that
Yeah,
direction? Okay,
sure.
all right. So I'm just give me a second here. So Brittany, whenever I'm working, if you see me look down or if you see me look to the side, that just means that I'm talking to the peeps. Okay. And I
Okay.
typically write when I'm reading you, okay? So
Okay.
I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna focus on career and finances, what I heard as I was started to chat with you. So we'll sort of honor that and then see where we go from there, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So Brittany. Hmm. You're making me feel like you feel very lucky at your job. I feel like what Spirit's saying is she feels it's cushy or cush. Like I feel like you feel blessed with what you do. Would that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You're lucky to have a job you feel like it's a cush. It's a cush job.
Yeah. Yes.
It's nice to really love what you do. Okay, so yeah, I feel like if you were, are you a Leo by chance?
No.
Okay, so well, what I'm feeling, I'm happen to be a Leo, but what I'm feeling is I feel like very comfortable, very satisfied with what I do with regards to your job. I feel like you're very satisfied with what you do. I feel like it's comfortable enough that every little bit that I grow, I feel like your pace is perfect. Okay. And I don't
Okay.
see or feel any change with regards to that. Let me ask why they brought that up. Um, they're talking about a sense of voyeurism with regards to your job. Are you involved with looking deeper with something or looking into something like almost, I feel like a study of or an investigation of with regards to that?
No.
Okay. Well, let me ask why they're taking me that direction. So hang in there with me while I try to get a little bit
Absolutely.
nosy, okay?
Yeah.
And listen, I'm in Florida, so if you hear um, leaf blowers, I so apologize.
No problem.
Everything's a leaf blower around here. Okay.
I can't hear it. I can hear some button pressing every now and then, but I don't know where that's coming from either.
Okay. All right. No worries then. So listen, what they're showing me is I'm seeing cameras. I'm seeing like photos with regards to your career. I almost feel like that seems to be like a hobby that could be turned into something else. Um, I feel like you're really good at the picture taking or like honing in on stuff. Does that make sense to you?
Um,
It's okay if
um,
it doesn't. Don't take it if it doesn't
no,
fit.
no.
Okay. Because they're showing me a camera and then they're showing me like snapshot, 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 snapshot. And so I don't know if this is something that you just did or something that you were thinking about doing, but they keep showing me this camera and okay, there's a snapshot here, 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 and here. And I feel like each of these individual pictures come together. I feel like it might actually be connected to a family shoot or a family photo.
Huh. Okay.
It's a mystery.
That's a mystery to me. I'm writing it down in case it comes later to me, but I'm
Yeah,
not sure what they're getting at there.
yeah, I don't know either. Okay, so hold on. Hmm. Yeah, it almost feels, Brittany, and I know this is not career or finances, but it almost feels as if they're pointing me in the direction of family reunion. They're wanting me
Okay.
to go family reunion, and they're sticking with the camera.
Okay.
They're showing me the camera, and they're showing me the shot all around, and then I feel like these are framed shots. I feel like they're of significance. I feel like um, is there a wedding coming up or an event coming up where these would be taken? I
Not that I'm
see people
aware of.
dressed up. I see people dressed up, and those photo shots where people are all kind of wearing the same sort of
Yeah.
like color or whatever. It's kind of like one of those
Yeah.
situations. But I see you in the shot, but I also see the camera in your hands. Okay. And I see beach with regards to that, a beach scene. And you're in Arkansas, so I know there's no beach with you. And let me ask, with this situation or this event, Brittany, I'm feeling like 3 to 6 months, 3 to 6 months. So what are we in? February, March, April, May, June, July, like July, August, right around in that time.
Okay.
3 to 6 months. I feel as if it's a regrouping, Brittany. I feel like if it's a coming together of, and I feel like people are feeling a little bit more safe at that time to come together. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Certainly I would hope so. But, we have a lot of hope always anyway, with regards
Right.
to that. So I would make note of that and try to tune in to what the whole camera thing is, and our phones are so good at taking pictures these days that you could simply do it with, with a phone in hand and still get great, great shots.
Okay.
And again, it feels, I said family. I almost feel as if there's a wedding celebration or an anniversary tie in with that. I'm seeing like wedding bells, wedding bells. So I don't know if this is like a last minute and somebody couldn't get married until boom, and then there it is, an opportunity opens up. I don't know how we got to that from career, but they just made me do a left turn, so I just kind of went with it. You never know, Brittany. You never know what you're going to get. Let me pull a card on that really quickly. So I'm asking Spirit, with regards to this situation and that 3 to 6 months, let me quickly pull a card and see if something jumps out real quick, and then we'll cut you loose because I know it's just a short show and all of that. But oh, here you go. So the card that popped out it says stick your toes in the sand or your ass in the grass, connect with nature. So maybe then by the time that you're able to actually do that, like summertime, and be around people maybe a little bit more, that might be the time to kind of connect. So I hope that gives you a little bit of hope. I hope that gives you something to look forward to. And I would just maybe take the information that Spirit gave and then sit with it and see how it feels with you.
Okay.
Okay? Again, you never know. You never know what you're going to get, Brittany. I hope it helps. Pardon?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, honey, you have a great rest of your day, okay?
You too. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, so I just want to take a moment, before we go on to our next caller. There is a the information that comes through, sometimes it meshes and it makes sense straight away, and then sometimes you just kind of go throw your hands up and say, what the hell? What the hell, Spirit? What does that all mean? What does it all mean? Well, maybe we might not know today, but it might make sense a little bit down the road. So, why they give me the information, I'm not quite sure, but I try to give it as best I can. And that's why I always ask people to, tune in and focus on you. Okay, so I'm going to go into the next caller, Sherry in York, Maine. Are you there with me, Sherry?
I am.
Oh my goodness. I am so sorry if you can hear any background noise. I'm in Florida, and they're doing all kinds of lovely gardening or something with big, loud, noisy machines out in my back here. Okay, so how can I best help you today, Sherry?
I guess I'd like to know more about my future, like relationship-wise. Am I going to meet the right person?
Okay. Let me just lean into that just a little bit, okay? Want to focus on relationships. One of the things that I'm hearing first and foremost, Sherry, as I'm asking and trying to tune in with you, what I'm hearing is focus. I write down relationships, and they're saying focus on the relationship with the self first. But nobody wants to hear that. Focus on the relationship with the self first. How boring is that? But I feel like that's a really great foundation, and being comfortable with yourself first is so, so important. But as I'm saying this, and as I'm trying to, pull into your energy, Sherry, I'm actually seeing a man. I feel like I don't know what your age is, but I'm feeling like 40s. How old are you, Sherry?
49.
Okay, with this guy, let me just describe to you what they're showing me in the visual, and if this is somebody already in your circle or not, I'm going to ask them to let me know. But this guy has kind of like a darker, dirty blonde hair, and I'm feeling like he's got facial hair, possibly a shorter beard, nothing too scruffy and scrappy. I feel like I feel like this man is a little bit on the slender side. I feel like he's very well put together. What he's making me feel like also is old soul. I feel like he has a knowing. I feel like he has an awakening about himself. I feel like this man is very patient. I feel like he's been waiting, and I feel like you're stuck in the dugout. You know what I mean? Like almost afraid to step out into it. Um, Let me ask. When I look at his hands and the way his demeanor is, I feel like he's not like an outdoorsy worker kind of person. Like his hands are well manicured. And so I feel like his work is either like in the tech world or, something along those lines of maybe marketing and that sort of thing. I feel like that's where he's making his money. There's a real kindness about him. But as I pull back and I'm looking at you and where you're at, and I'm looking at his energy and your energy, I feel like there's such a hesitation. Would I be right in saying that there's an uncertainty about stepping into a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. This has to do with trust and being lied to before. And I feel like deception crushed your belief system in love. And I would ask that you focus a little bit on healing that and then start opening that back up. Because as much as you say out loud, I would really like a relationship. I'm ready for love. I'm ready for love. You got to do a little bit of healing at the same time. So as you're looking, like, don't forget to heal that wound, you know? You have to learn to trust again. You
Okay.
understand? Would that make sense
Yeah.
to you?
Yeah.
I feel like that, you know, pardon me for saying this, but I feel like the jerk that lied to you before, um, is, you know, just simply that. But sometimes we have to have those situations so that we can learn from them, you know, so that we're
Mhm.
better aware and that we have contrast, you know. How do we know how beautiful a love is unless we have something that we've learned from and have had to grow from, you know? So we learn to
Mhm.
appreciate the good stuff that comes along once we're through the, you know, the crappy crap, you know?
Right. Right.
Well, let me see if I can
Okay.
feel where this guy is. Do you know who I'm talking about? Have you already seen him or are you already connected to him?
I'm not. No. No.
I feel like he has a connection to like a newsroom or like a media room. And I feel like this is really very close to where you are. I feel like he is in your area. I don't feel as if you have to go outside of, like, far outside of where you are.
Mm.
I'm almost feeling like I'm hearing Portland, Portland, Maine. I don't know
Okay.
how far Portland is from where you are in York, but I'm hearing Portland, and I I'm also hearing just show up. Like there are events and things like that. You need to step out and just show up, be present with regards to that.
Okay.
Do you go to Portland?
I work like 2 minutes from Portland.
Okay. Let me just see. What's your connection to? Are you connected to a radio show or any kind of broadcasting event or something along those lines, Sherry?
No. No.
Like, I feel like you're picking up a phone and calling in on something, not just on this show. It's not this show. It has something to do locally with regards to Portland. So, mm, and I'm hearing like a charity event or, you know, something along those lines. So keep your eyes open with that. And
Okay.
and again, heart, you've got to open up the heart and heal the the stuff that happened before. Just let it go because you don't want to carry it forward, you know, because nobody wants to step
Mhm.
into a new relationship with, you know, a whole bunch of that stuff. You're gonna, this feels like a really good guy. Um, and I feel like the possibility is there for you with him, but you have to make and initiate the momentum in that direction. It's not going to walk up to York, Maine, and sit in your lap. Do you understand?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you gotta step out a little bit. So mask up and get your butt out there and step into, you know, something local, some local event or something that's happening that would be good for a charity situation. And just keep your eyes open for that description of who I'm seeing. So remember, dirty blonde hair, a beard, but closer to the face, not a scraggly looking beard. You know, slender man, well put together, well spoken. Don't be afraid to talk to him.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm hearing, Sherry, just one more thing quickly. I'm hearing the name Matthew. I don't know. I don't always get names, but I'm hearing the name Matthew. So that could be a last name, it could be a first name. So just make a note of that. And then,
Okay.
you know, just kind of scribble it out and write to the side. Hold on a second and let me ask about, Let me step into this. Hold on one second. I'm feeling like a month and a half down the road. I feel like in about 45 days, about a month and a half, Sherry. So step on into that, okay?
Okay.
All right, honey, good luck.
Thank
When
you
you
so
guys
much.
meet up, let me just tell you, reach out to me on my website, mediumshipbypicasso.com. And
Okay, I will.
when you make that connection, do it. Let me know, okay?
I will, definitely. Thank you so much.
All right, have a brilliant, brilliant day, all right?
You
Okay,
too.
so
Thank you.
you're welcome. So I've got a really, really short amount of time. Please, if you want a one-on-one with me, go to mediumshipbypicasso.com. I have a message here. I'm going to try to get through it very, very quickly. Well, with 60 seconds, how quick can I do? So there's Spirit talked to me about a theme of fear being followed right now: fear of death, fear of life, fear of not having enough, fear of having too much. You must look within. There are so many things that we go through in our lives, and this is a good example of that with Miss Sherry that we just spoke to. There is that fear of the unknown. I'm asking all of us, that includes me, just find the courage to step into that and let go of the fear. Be a participant in your own life. Be a participant and have the courage to be there for each other. You never know how you're going to change somebody's life when you do these sort of things. Just having the courage, to say hello and, how's your day? Or, is there anything I can do for you? Or, gosh, it was so nice to meet you. Anyway, there was a whole longer message, but of course we ran out of time. No big deal. I want you guys all to thank A1R Psychic Radio for taking your calls and for allowing us to be here together. Have a brilliant rest of your day. And I'm sending much, much love to all of you out there. I hope to see you next week. I hope to hear you next week. And, stop on by anytime and visit. Ciao. Bye, guys.